Hi children, I'm sure that you have understood the process of conduction and convection very clearly. Today in this session, we are going to see about radiation. What is radiation? Radiation is the transfer of heat energy from a hot body to a cold body without needing any medium to travel and without being absorbed by the space between hot and cold bodies is called radiation. Radiation is the fastest mode of heat transfer. When radiation is absorbed by an object, its temperature rises. The transfer of heat occurs by photons, which are packets of electromagnetic waves. The energy so radiated is called radiant energy. All hot objects emit radiant energy. When this radiant energy falls on other objects, it is partially reflected and partially absorbed. The part that is absorbed increases the energy level of the objects. At a given temperature, a body radiates most heat energy when its surface is dull black and least when its surface is highly polished. In your book, one activity is given based on radiation. This activity helps to understand radiation. We can do this activity in summer season by protecting us from the sun. For doing this activity, we need an umbrella and a time of a sunny day. When we go out in the school playground on a hot sunny day, we remain there for 10 minutes. Next, cover yourself with an umbrella. How do you feel? Our skin starts burning and we feel hot in the sun. We feel much less hot when we cover ourselves with an umbrella. The umbrella cuts the heat radiation from the sun. From this we can understand heat travels from sun to us through radiation. In activity 8, we can prove that dark color bodies absorb and emit heat more rapidly. Instead of doing this activity, I'll be showing a short video. To understand this operation, watch it keenly.
Black color objects absorb and lose more radiant heat than a white object. Let us learn through an experiment. Take two metal containers, A and B. Paint container A with black color and container B with white. Fill both the containers with equal amount of water. To measure the temperature, fix two thermometers in the containers. Note the thermometer reading. Place the two containers in the sun for about 15 to 20 minutes. Again, note the thermometer readings. You will find that the temperature of water placed in the black container rises more than that of the water in container white. This happens because black object absorbs more radiant heat than a white object. Now place both the containers A and B in the shade. You will observe that the temperature of water in black color container cools down faster. Therefore, we conclude that black colored objects absorbs and radiates heat more as compared to the white object in the same time period.
Now I am going to compare the three modes of heat transfer. They are conduction, convection, and radiation. Listen intently. This is the first detailed answer in your book. First, conduction. What is conduction? Heat transfer is between a hotter molecule to a colder molecule. It takes place in solids, liquids, and gases. Convection. Convection is the process of transfer of heat energy in liquids and gases. Third one is radiation. This is the process of transfer of heat energy without the need of a medium. All hot objects give away heat by radiation. In conduction, heat transfer takes place on contact between hot molecule and cold molecule. In convection, the hot molecules go up and away from the heat source to coldest region at the top. Cold molecules move to the heat source, thus setting up a convection cycle. In radiation, no material medium is required. Heat is carried as wave packets of energy called photons, which travel in straight lines. Conduction does not occur in vacuum. What do you mean by vacuum? That means empty space. There is no air. But convection does not occur in vacuum and in solids, as the molecules are not free to move, because in solids molecules are very tightly packed. So, convection does not occur in solids. Radiation, no medium is required, so it can occur in vacuum. In conduction, heat transfer can occur in any direction from hot to cold body. In convection, heat transfer occurs along the path of the convection current from heat source to coldest region at top. In radiation, heat transfer occurs when photons are met with an obstacle. Conduction is a relatively slow process, but convection is the process faster than conduction but slower than radiation. Radiation is the fastest way of heat transfer in terms of velocity and amount. Dear students, take your fan notebook, draw a table neatly and copy down the detailed answer. Differentiate conduction, convection and radiation. If you have book, mark it in the book itself. Today's homework. Learn and write this detailed answer in your science rough notebook. Get signed from your parents and post it to me. Thank you, children.